Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly roundup of AMIAMI figure pre-orders. This will be from the 22nd to 27th of July, which is also when One Hobby is started and is running this weekend as a recording. So a lot of these figures will probably be in One Hobby, which I'll be covering in a follow-up video. If you can comment, like, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here with the weekly AMIAMI roundups. And the links for the figures we look at will be in the description down below of the video. We'll get straight on into this, onto the figures. Azure Lane Indomitable Motivationalist Made version, Court Scale by Alphamax. April 2025. This one we covered last week already. This one just comes with an A2 clear poster. So it's a separate week. So I just thought I'd cover it anyways because obviously it's a very nice looking figure. I probably would just get the standard one. I'm not the sort of person that puts anime posters that come with figures on the wall, to be honest. So I'd rather save the little bit of money and just get the standard figure. Azure Lane L Time to Show Off PVC figure by Golden Head for 22,370 yen. April 2025 release. The sculpting in this one is actually very high in terms of quality, especially with the hair strands and the frills going on in the dress. Definitely, I think Golden Head are putting a big step forward with this figure in terms of hopefully the QC follows and matches the prototype. I guess it will be down to, as long as there's not much damage. Unfortunately, that's going to be the downside. Is they are not like one of the bigger companies that will have a bigger QC part, I guess, of their business. So they could fault on QC a bit. So some people might actually get this with broken bits of hair strands on or whatnot. So that might be the only thing to worry about with this figure. Apart from that, price is really good. Sculpting looks really good. Paint job looks really good. Figure scale looks perfectly fine. So I think you're getting a lot of figure for your money, I think. Especially with the how dynamic the pose is and the sculpt work that they've got going on into it. Mahjong Soul Yu Yang Bond Level Max version 1/7 by Reverse Studio for 20,400 yen. Coming out September 2025, over a year, 13 months. Paintwork looks really good. Sculpting is pretty nice overall in terms of the detailing. Pretty good overall. Base looks pretty good. Yeah, no, I like this one a lot. I'm not very familiar with this series, but it looks really good overall, and I like the overall concept. Just hopefully Reverse Studio can actually match the final product with the prototype. Megami no Cafe Terrace Hiragaki Ono by Quarter Scale by Freeing, coming in March 2025. So this one, we covered the counterpart to this one last week. You can remove the actual outfit, seems to be made out of fabric. And then she's just down in her undies. Might be a selling point, but I'm not too sure. I think this one might potentially bargain bin a little bit, as a lot of the other Freeing figures have been. Blue Archive Murakasa Akane Bunny Girl version 1/7 by Max Factory for 26,800 yen. In May 2025. This one's really good. I'm loving the Blue Archive Bunny Girls that Max Factory are doing. I've got Asuna Ichinose up behind me, and there was the other one I covered last week of the I can't remember her name, that was up for pre-order. I pre-ordered her, and I pre-ordered Akane as well, because Max Factory knocking it out of the park in terms of the quality. From what I can tell, they're very close to the actual prototype figures photos that we've been seeing in person. So I'm definitely worth taking a shot, and I love the design of these, and I like Blue Archive, at least the Buddy Girls that they've got going on. My Dress Up Darling Marin Kitagawa Liz version 1/6 by Spirit Tail for 26,400 yen. March 2025. Looks like this comes with 2 faceplates. The Altar's already got a version, which is I pre-ordered that one. I think I'm going to go with the Altar one rather than Spirit Tail. Although that one comes with the alternative head part, which is just Marin's own head, which I think a lot of people probably won't be posing the Liz costume with the Marin head. They'll have her with this head. So this is a good alternative. Both I think are very similar. I like both of them a lot. I think they're very good. This one was came out of nowhere. Didn't know this was going to get re-released. Black Lagoon 20th Anniversary Revy Scarlet Queen version on 7th by Medicos Entertainment. 18,610 yen. December 2024. Definite pre-order for me, since this one obviously in the aftermarket was a lot. But yeah, she's such an iconic figure. A lot of people, I think, are glad that this was got re-released. So I think there'll be a lot of people definitely wanting to get this one, especially to go with her, which I've got as well. Actually, I've got to do an unboxing video of her soon, hopefully. So yeah, no, this should be really good to have them next to each other. Yeah, looking very good. Looking forward to getting her as well. I'll be getting her service shipped though. She should be coming early part next year. Inuyasha Kagami Kigurashi 1/7 by Culture Entertainment. Okay, 31,180 yen. Not heard of these guys. March 2025. Shading looks simplistic. Base looks not too bad. I like the bamboo. I think probably not worth over 30,000 yen though for this figure. Yeah, too much I think for what is a relatively simplistic base. There's not exactly loads going on with this base and figure. So like the face is pretty simple, hair sculpt is pretty simple. Kimono's, you know, not billowing all over the place, so it's not exactly tremendous amounts of sculpting going into it. So I don't think this is worth that kind of money. Pop-Up Parade character vocal series 01 Hatsune Miku Little Missing Stars version. Good Smile Company. I like this design actually. Definitely a bit more unique compared to the normal Miku with the twin tails. This one's more of like a Christmas starlight snowy white themed one, so I think it's definitely a unique spin. It's Pop-Up Parade though, so it's going to be a relatively low quality. Kadokao Angel Beats Kanade Tajibana School Swimsuit version by Kadokao for 19,600 yen. Looks fine, yeah, okay. She's got the swimsuit obviously and she's covering up her chest area. Pretty risky for a Kadokao figure that we don't normally see, but looks fine. Price I think is probably about right for what this figure is. Potentially worth getting hold of. Another freeing figure, Goddess of Victory Nikki Helm Aquamarine Quarter Scale, 44,000 yen, April 2025. Hair looks amazing on this one, assuming the final product actually comes out with this shaded blue, the shading that is going on the hair here. I like this a lot. I wish they would step up their hair shading more so. Freeing really, if they could do this level of quality for the shading across all of their freeing figures, that would elevate I think and make them a lot more worth it. Sculpting of the shirt looks really well done, with the bikini coming through the bottom, through the wet dress. Yeah, she looks very nice. I don't think I'll be picking up because I don't play the game, but I like this figure a lot overall. Very nice looking figure, and there's obviously not your traditional bunny suit. Path to Nowhere Hamel Odell version 1/7 by Aesno Games, 24,750 yen. Very elegant looking figure, ballerina style dress, sort of semi-transparent dress going on as well. Sculpting looks really well done, hair shape looks good. Yeah, everything looks good in this figure. I like this one a lot. Not my cup of tea, but not the sort of figures that I collect, but I can definitely see why a lot of people would potentially want this figure. And it kind of looks like you could be able to turn this to make it into like it's like a musical box kind of aesthetic going on here with the base. Chinese Paladin Sword and Fairy Anushen Mu Mia Yinvu Yin version by Apex for 24,860 yen. I think a lot of people will be picking this one because it's a very cute looking figure. The monkeys are adorable. She looks cute as well, and Sculpting looks really good. Paint job looks pretty good overall. And I guess if you think about it, it's kind of like her with looks like they're doing. Oh, the monkeys are doing the see no hero, see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. Between three monkeys. Good to know. Oh, I'm not sure about the series, so I'm not familiar with this anime. The series that it's based off, but it looks really good overall. Guilty Gear Strive, Bakunin 1/7 by Proof, 18,700 yen, March 2025. Again, another manufacturer that can do like hair right in terms of shading, at least based on the prototype photos. Looks really good overall. Definitely worth getting a hold of if you've played the Guilty Gear games. I haven't. I really should play them. It's a fighting game to play on PC. I think they've got console release as well, but I think most people play it on PC. This is kind of a re-release. Chichinore Infinity 2 Cover Lady Sunset 1/5 by Orchid Seed. Multiple versions of this same figure. Her in a very pale Caucasian skin, tanned, with different coloured bikini outfits and slightly different colour hairdos. So they're reusing the same mould, and there's just different paintings. 20,999 yen, January 2025. Is a cast offable, just in the chest, so it's half cast. Not too bad. Potentially worth getting hold of if you want to just at least have some. I'll look at the other versions though. There might be one that catches your eye a bit better. This one seems to have better purple hair shading though compared to the earlier versions I've seen on MFC. She is Real Guitar Meme 1/6 by Bear Panda, 10,240 yen. So this is Bear Panda's take on the Guitar Girl Meme. So they're getting into licensed figures now on their own OCs. I like this a lot. The sculpting looks pretty good. 1/6, so larger than the other ones, which are 1/7 I've seen before, that we've covered in previous videos from like last year. Obviously slightly different design as well, not based on those artworks of the other previous guitar ones. But yeah, no, it looks really good overall. Nice looking figure. Definitely potentially worth getting hold of, and there's a good price. A lot cheaper than the other 1/7 scale figures by other manufacturers I've covered before. Original character Alicia, quarter scale by Apocrypha Toy, 13,790 yen. So this one I was surprised by because it's quarter scale for obviously a pretty good price. Not as cheap as the Bear Panda quarter scales that we've covered that I've got pre-order. But those ones aren't cast off. This one is actually fully cast off, which we'll get to. There we go. So you can actually move the whole outfit. Yep. So fully even the nether region. So I pre-ordered this one anyways to cover. So I'll be getting this one sort of third quarter of next year. To see what sort of as we're seeing more manufacturers now getting into the quarter scale line. To compete with freeing and binding, well, hopefully that will drive more competition, either to elevate the QC that freeing have, which has been lacking over the past few years, or it will push them to actually drop their prices a bit, which a lot of the freeing figures have been going on sale anyways after release. So a lot of people have just been waiting anyways till they're released and then giving it a few, but just keep checking on them. On the ones that they want a few months after release, and they generally seem to go on sale. But yeah, no, this is very good. Sculpting obviously is pretty simple, but I compared to like other freeing figures, it's on par in terms of the quality that I'm seeing in terms of the hair shading and whatnot, and sculpting of them. It's just a bonus that is cast off, so definitely I think worth getting a hold of if you do like bunny figures and core scales like I do. Yi Yi Sang original character Zena 1/6 by Rocket Boy for 33,000 yen, February 2025. So Rocket Boy, they do cast off not NSFW figures, so this one is expected to be cast off. Design is amazing. I love this a lot. This sort of devil-ish, nurse so BDSM style outfit going on here. Succubi, yeah, I guess Succubi would not nurse, but yeah, so she's hot. Love this figure a lot. The design sculpting looks amazing, and that obviously fully cast offable, different hand pose options as well. Yeah, I love this one a lot. I think this one will sell quite well. 33,000 yen is a bit pricey, but I think in terms of what I'm seeing here, very good looking figure. Liao Tiang Jijing version 1/7 by Fury, 23,980 yen. Just a pretty cute looking figure. Not too bad overall. Pretty simple, very simple base. Probably gonna March 2025. Probably going to drop in price, I think, a fair bit. Fury just seems to overprice their figures, unfortunately, and make way too many of them, as I've said in previous videos. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 Sulfite lingerie version by Clanel, 20,900 yen. February 2025. So this is obviously to follow up with the other with Roxy in the lingerie version. So if you want to pair them both together, you can. Looks good overall, and I think not too bad, especially if you've got the Roxy on order. Then it's worth getting this one. Maybe worth checking the Roxy to see if she's still available. I'll put a screenshot if she is still available actually up, because she's already released if I remember correctly, and she might have actually come down in price. So I'll include that in the screenshot if I remember to put it in. Fate Apocrypha Red Saber Mordred original glasses model version 1/7 by Wanderer for 24,000 yen. Pretty simple looking figure. Sculpting's not too bad. Base is very basic. Don't know about this one. Not for 24,000 yen. It's probably close to 17,000 yen for 1/7 scale. So I think this one will bargain in most likely. And then we've got Fate Apocrypha Ruler Jean d'Arc original glasses version. Again by order of 24,000 yen. I like this outfit better compared to the other figure. So this one might be more so worth collecting than the other one. I just like this sort of, office with the mini skirt and the tights going on. I like this aesthetic a lot better. Yeah, she looks a lot more sexy in my eyes. June 2025. Again, I'll probably just add this to my bookmarks and keep an eye on her when she gets launched. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Tanami Shinozagura non-scale. Aniplex 4,800 yen. So very cheap looking figure. Paint jobs very basic. Non-scale, so I don't know. The approximate height is 16 centimeters sitting down on a chair. So probably about 1/8 scale. Yeah, probably 1/8, 1/7. Thereabouts. So the pricing's not too bad. So if you are looking for a cheaper figure and you like this character a lot from Demon Slayer, then yeah, not bad to get a hold of this one. Usada Pekora Mash Crolite 1/7. So this is obviously a collaboration with Pekora and Mash, but Aniplex for 24,800 yen. Coming out August 2025. I don't mind these mashup ones a lot, but I don't follow a lot of VTubers and I don't watch any Pekora, so I think overall it's a very good looking figure. I like it a lot. It's very adorable. Very quite nice looking figure. So I do like it a lot. There's probably going to be an exclusive faceplate or something if you get it from Aniplex directly, so that might be worth checking that first, really. But yeah, I don't know if these two the anime and Pekora, the VTuber combining matches, really. I don't know how far they're going to take this in the future. Fate Grand Order Berserker Altria Caster 1/7 by Aniplex, 35,000 yen. Whoa, that's expensive. August 2025. Outfit looks really good. The weapons look amazing. Love the gold and silver burnishing going on there. Very simplistic base. it'll be interesting to see how they're actually held up. That's what I'll be worried about, is leaning the two weapons over time, especially if you're in hotter rooms, especially with this larger sword. I think too expensive, though, unfortunately. Overall, I like the overall figure, but I think it's not. I don't think she's going to sell very well at 35,000 yen. Another freeing figure, which this one's very weird, unique. Azure Lane AMIAMI Dynamic Kick 1/7, so it is 1/7, not quarter scale. 26,400 yen. January 2025. Yeah, I don't know why it's B style. It's nothing to do bunny suit. It's not on the swimsuit, so it's not. I don't know why it's freeing. Not too bad. I'm going to be worried about there being this one little support through this very clear, transparent effect part as well. So I'm not too sure about this leaning or how easy this is potentially going to snap over time, with that being the only connection point. Doesn't look like there's a metal rod in those photos. Looks like it's going to be the plastic rod that will just come through the effect part into the boot. So that's what I'm going to be worried about, with it not being a metal rod. Because if they had metal rod, you'd clearly see it in here. Although maybe the reflections are covering it quite well. Yeah, I don't know. This one I'm a bit worried about. But I'm not too familiar with this. I do play Azure Lane, but I'm not too familiar with all the ships, obviously. But yeah, I don't think this one's going to particularly sell very well. Kedekao Live Niji Sanji High School Idol Club Mayashita Supernova version 1/7. Jesus Christ. Bakadakara, 17,820 yen. And there's also Karen Asaka as well, for 17,820 yen. So you can get both of them. They do come as a bundle, but it's the same price as getting them individually. Yeah, not too bad. The Niji Sanji VTubers, I think. They're fine. Price is fine, I think. 1/7. Yeah, nothing, but the base is pretty simple. Yeah, they're not too bad. Chi Misami original illustration, The Witch 1/7 by Daki Kyogyo, 33,440 yen, March 2025. I like this one a lot as well. It's another one of those figures that blew me away. Very seductive looking pose of a witch, which is cast offable in the chest area. Outfit design looks really good. Love the base, love the stool and the books. Love the witch's hat. This looks amazing. It's a very nice looking figure. Hoping that the actual final figure is close to this prototype. This looks something I think a lot of people will definitely be wanting to get. March 2025. Potentially pre-order it, or at least bookmark it, I would say. Uma Musume Pretty Derby Agnes Tachyon 1/7 by Kudobakia, 21,940 yen. It's fine. Another Uma Musume. I think they've always been pretty high quality overall. So yeah, they're good looking figures overall, but I'm just not a fan of Uma Musume. But yeah, overall I like the figure a lot. They always seem to be really high quality. Kudobakia. And then we've got Uma Musume Pretty Derby Toka Teo by Alta for 23,820 yen. So this one is by Alta, is going to have the Alta quality. So the sculpting is going to be off the chain and perfect. Basically, paint job's going to be perfect. So yeah, this one's a very nice looking figure. I like the outfit a lot. Very good looking figure. But again, just not something I would get. I've not watched Uma Musume, and it's not the sort of anime I'd watch. Another one. This one's by Fat Company now. So Nice Nature Cheerleader 1/7 for 26,800 yen. This one's actually the most expensive, but does have the most dynamic base to make up for it, and is the most colourful. So if you want colour, then get this one. And Fat Company is a pretty good manufacturer. Yeah, is another one of the larger ones. And this one comes with multiple faceplates as well, actually, as another bonus. So probably actually worth the extra price, especially if you like this character a lot. Nijisanji Sakuya Kana 1/7 by DMM Factory for 19,800 yen, coming out in February 2025. Like this kind of like a nurse-esque aesthetic, yeah, going on. Very pale skin. I like the overall concept and design overall, but again, it's a VTuber. I don't really collect VTubers, to be honest. There's only a couple that I follow. So yeah, no, I like overall design, and I think the price is pretty good as well overall. The Elusive Samurai Tokyo Hojo non-scale for Aniplex again, so it's another one, same as the Demon Slayer one, 4,800 yen, April 2025. So this will be very basic paint job, very basic sculpt, very pretty much prize figure S quality. Looks fine. I'm not familiar with the series though. I've not watched that to confer. It's fine. Just thought I'd include it as I don't see a lot of these non-scales come up that often. And finally, Azure Lane Le Malin Listris Lapin, quarter scale by Mimio for 31,350 yen. So another quarter scale Mimio, Azure Lane figure by Mimio. Yeah, looks fine overall. I like the imagine getting squished there. Yeah, looks fine overall. Not too bad. I think the hair sculpting, the hair sculpt looks really good. The shading, I think, is going to be the most difficult thing to keep consistent, with it being whites and greys going on. The overall outfit and design looks really good. So yeah, I like it a lot, and the Mimio have done a really good job with their other quarter scales, but a lot of them have like come down in price after release. So maybe keep away from this one. Maybe not pre-order, wait till release, and then check a few months afterwards. I'll put a couple of screenshots of the other Mimio quarter scale Azure Lane figures of their price, if they're still available on AMIAMI at least. Just so you know that just to prove, I'm pretty sure that they have gone on sale or have been on sale, so they should be cheaper than their initial pre-order price. That does it for this week of AMIAMI figures pre-orders. Sorry for the sore throat. I'm a bit ill at the moment, of the coughing throughout. The links again for these figures will be in the description down below, and can you comment, like, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I shall catch you in a following video, which the follow-up one should be actually do with one hobby most likely, or I've got a couple of videos that I might be recording tomorrow as I'm recording this video. Thank you very much, and I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.